Hey guys, Crystal here, back with Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. We are playing through the duels of the story of the anime, using the story deck, which means using the cards that the characters had in the episode. And it is Kaiba vs Ishizu. One thing that I haven't mentioned about the cool fact that this game basically takes you through the story is that I was reminded of this when the cutscene recapped it, is that... Oh, hang on, it's my turn first. Let's go with this guy. Let's just put him here. Yeah, one thing is, although I love that this game takes you through the story, it does skip a lot of duels, which I noticed because the cutscene recapped that Mai had a duel. They skipped that one. She dueled Marek, and it didn't go well for her. Yeah. Let's bring back Lord of D here. Yeah, because he's fine, because it's 1200. Although, maybe he's not fine, because if she brings out something stronger, then she'd kill him. I don't know why she sent some of her cards to the graveyard, but... Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, that was a bad idea. The other thing is, whenever I think of this character Ishizu, it always reminds me of how a lot of the characters have different names in Japanese. And she's an example of that. Like, Yugi is still Yugi, but a lot of the other characters have different names. And I noticed this because at one point I did read some of the manga. I found some of the manga at a library, and a lot of times what happens is that even if the manga is in English, it'll use the Japanese names. Oh yeah, I forgot he has Obelisk. Wait, does that mean if I soul exchange that thing, then I'd have 3 things, and I could Obelisk? I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so the manga released in English is still, it uses the Japanese names for some reason, which means, yeah, you find out that the characters have different names. Like, Joey's name is something like, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Janucci or something? That's how it's spelt anyway. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it right. But anyway, the reason Ishizu reminds me of the fact that they have different Japanese names is that Ishizu's Japanese name, I kinda don't want to say it, just because it, maybe it's fine to say in Japan, I don't know, but, or maybe that word wasn't as relevant back when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was new, but, hang on, discard this and add 2 Thunder Dragons, then... This is a Thunder Dragon, so I'm throwing away 1 to get 2. You know what? Sure, I'll do that. Yeah, maybe it's okay to say in Japan, or maybe it's or maybe it wasn't as big a deal when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was first being written, but whatever the reasoning, her name in Japanese is something that I don't really want to say, so I won't. But yeah, but that's why she reminds me of that. Actually, I should read Obelisk in case I'm forgetting anything. Okay, so when normal summoned, which he was, cards and effects can't be activated. Okay, neither player can target it with card effects. during the end phase, if it was special summoned, well, it wasn't. Blah blah blah. No, okay, I get it. I always found it weird how Obelisk has static 4,000 attack and defense points, while Slifer and Ra have more of a gimmick to them. Because Slifer has the cards in the hand thing. Yeah, sure, let's just bring out this guy. Okay, let's try this. Yeah. Bye, Waterpon. Let's try this. Okay, I was really worried that that face down would be a certain something that I really hate. But no, we're good. Yes, Slifer has cards in the hand for the attack points, and Ra, I believe, is it that it adds together the points of the 3 things you tribute, or am I getting that totally mixed up with something else? Special Summoner. Why can't I use that then? Special Summoner level 5 or higher, and I've got level 5 or higher. I don't know why it can't... Whatever. Let's just attack this. That's why it was so strong. I noticed the attack points is because it gained attack for the fairies in her graveyard. And let's just do this. And we won! Alright! So, the next up is Yugi vs Kaiba. Gee, where have we seen this duel before? Hey, this is another example of a proper repeat. Just like we had Yugi vs Bakura. This is another repeat. It didn't count before, because, like, the first one, the way back at the start, well, the second one in the game, we had Yugi vs Kaiba. That was... And then here, this is Kaiba vs Yugi. So that doesn't count as a repeat, because it's different sides. But now... we have Yugi versus Kaiba next time. So, I will see you next time for Clash in the Coliseum. See you then.